Recent reports have revealed that the Trump campaign has had to refund nearly $13 million just this year to the supporters that they scammed at the end of last year. Now, in case you're not familiar with that story, here's what happened. Shortly before the 2020 election took place, around the end of September, early October, the Trump campaign realized they were running low on money. So what they did is they changed the way their donating part of their website worked. And it automatically opted people in to recurring donations. So somebody would go in, not read the fine print at the bottom because it was very confusing. It was obscured. You had to go through multiple different pages in order to opt yourself out of it. And of course, they put the button up there that guilt shamed you, like, this is what the Democrats want. Are you sure you want to do this? So anyway, most people didn't even notice it was there, didn't notice they were opted in. They gave their donation, then the donation started happening every month, and Trump's campaign was forced to refund some of the money. There's also indication, by the way, that the Republican Party itself was doing this as well. They have had to refund some money. So what, right? And that's the worst part of this story, is the so what. Because it didn't scare any donors away. You know, your party, your candidate, your guy, your president, the guy you want reinstated, intentionally rip your ass off. And y'all are still sitting there like, well, I'm still going to give him money. I still like him. He friggin' scammed your ass. And not even that is enough to make you wake up and realize, wait a minute, maybe this guy isn't all he's cracked up to be. Maybe I should be a little bit more skeptical. Maybe I shouldn't fork over money every single month to support the man who knowingly scammed me and had to refund my money. That's insane. But I do believe that is kind of what we're dealing with most of these Trump supporters. You know, recently in Salon.com, Chauncey DeVega had a phenomenal article. And actually reading it, I almost felt like it was directed at me. It wasn't. You know, Chauncey and I have known each other for many years, very good, close friends here. But it said, Trump supporters are not being conned. They know they're being conned, they just don't care. And I truly believe that he's right about this. You know, I've said they're being conned, they're being grifted, he is a grifter, they're being scammed. But at the end of the day, they all know that, and they're making the decision to not care about it. They're making the decision to continue to support him, even though they know what is really happening. And that's a cult. That is 100% a cult. Because they know they're being taken advantage of. They just don't care. So I say, Trump, go ahead, bleed them dry, man. Take everything they've got, because if they know that you're scamming them and they still choose to support you, then I'd say they deserve that kind of discomfort. I have run out of empathy for these people. So do what you feel like doing with them, Trump. We've tried to warn them, but the warning times are over. They get what they deserve at this point. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.